The Ecological Agricultural Development Project in Hambantota, Sri Lanka, was initiated in June 2008 with the objective of developing and maintaining a sustainable and environmental friendly agricultural system whilst ensuring the economic stability and undisturbed livelihoods of the people throughout the year in an area where untenable and destructive forms of agricultural practices were used and the majority of the people lived below the poverty line. The Swedish Cooperative Centre is funding this project, while the New Environmental Resource Alliance, better known as New Era, is implementing the project in Sri Lanka. 12 villages have been selected from the Hambantota and Monaragala districts to implement the project. A CBO was formed in each village to ensure and encourage village-level participation for the activities that followed. Now, 300 farmer families in the two districts are benefiting through the project. Among them, there are 167 female and 133 of male active and direct participants taking part in the project activities. Agroforestry methods analogous to a natural forest are being used in the home gardens, coupled with economically sustainable plants, trees, herbs, and fruit trees, which grow agro products while conserving the biodiversity. The making of organic manure deposits and ecological pest and disease management methods has been introduced with field trainings for farmers. Therefore, no synthetic agrochemicals or fertilizers are used for farming. Contour soil bunds, soil dunes, live fences, stone walls, trenches, and ditches are made to prevent soil degradation. Field trainings on these practices are also organized with the participation of resource persons who are professionals in their field. Water conservation is also a very important element of the project. Various methods have been used in the different plots of land to conserve water. Small-scale ponds have been constructed in some farmers' lands. A small water tank or a model tank to collect and use rainwater has been built in each model home garden. Trainings were arranged on the proper use and management of these rainwater harvesting tanks to their users. A number of practical training programs on seed production, post-harvest technologies, and microcredit facilitation were conducted on behalf of the farmers in order to educate the farmers about the dangers of hybrid and terminator seeds. The ultimate objective being the protection and the independent function of the farmer from the exploitative market mechanisms as much as the decrease in production cost and increase in income that vouch for a sustainable livelihood. Gender equality has been understood as a dynamic component for the improvement of family livelihoods in the context of sustainable development. Awareness building and sensitization on gender equality amongst farmers is being done with education and training. A field research has now commenced in collaboration with the University of Peradeniya and the University of Sabaragamuwa, studying the improvements of soil standard, diversity of pests and insects, nutrition levels of families, and the socio-economic data analysis are some of the components of this research. Demonstrations and experiments of this research are already in progress. Field visits are important for the farmers to improve on their experiences and knowledge by seeing different geographical areas of farming where the practice of different types of agricultural methods can be seen, both organic and chemicals used. A number of field visits were organized in order to achieve this objective. Kalpitiya, Noracholai, Kurunagala and Nuvareliya were some of the farming areas visited. Consequently, the deforestation, burning of forests, the extensive use of chemicals for agriculture has now come to a halt in the farmlands. The flora and fauna of the environs are conserved and improved. The numbers of permanent trees have increased due to agroforestry. Organic carbon, fertility, microorganisms and moisture of the soil too have increased. Organic food production has grown steadily, which has led to the improvement of the health and nutrition of the farmer families. This has proved that ecological agriculture is a truly viable alternative for the prevailing system of destructive agriculture. These farmers have started a new journey towards building a better world for the coming generations. The distance they have traveled and the journey to the future was not and is not going to be easy. It is full of hurdles. But in treading this difficult path, they will find the answers for global warming, climate change, environmental degradation, water scarcity, desertification, health problems, economic gaps, and poverty. We, New Era, are only privileged to be the guide of such a brave stock of people who have taken this hard task of proving that a better world is possible.